ready. I'll let you know when the clock starts. All right, all of the best.
Yes. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, dragons. Imagine people living in mining areas such as Rustenburg, Brits, Witbank, enjoying clean, drinkable, potable water without posing any health. My name is Kgothatso, Sekhobela, the founder of Metse Treatment and Purification Systems. Pure water made simple. When you want it, how you want it. Heavy operations and wastewater treatment contains heavy metal and pathogens. Residents drink contaminated tap water and suffer diarrheal infections. Our innovative solution. Okay.
Sorry for that, and then we'll start again because we want your slides up. Sorry guys, load shedding. Just give us a minute or two. We are back in business online, and there's luckily a generator. So I'm going to start again. I'm going to introduce Kgothatso Sekhobela from Metse Treatment and Purification Systems. And I'll start the clock soon. Just give me 1 second. All right.
Good morning, dragons and ladies and gentlemen. Imagine people living in mining areas such as Rustenburg, Brits, and Witbank, enjoying clean, drinkable tap water without posing any health risks. Sustainable Development Goal 6 promotes clean, drinkable, healthy water as a human right. My name is Kgothatso Sekhobela, the founder of Metse Treatment and Purification Systems. Pure water made simple. When you want it, how you want it. Mining operations and wastewater discharge causes contamination and containing heavy metal and pathogens. Residents drink contaminated water and suffer diarrheal infections. Our innovative solution is to sell, install, and maintain home water purification products such as reverse osmosis, which removes bacteria, virus, metal, and chemicals, and store clean water in its own tank. The system can produce 185 liters of water per day, which has an 8-liter of storage tank on it. My team consists of, I'm the technician, I'm a water expert with 10 years experience in the SA Navy. And also I've worked on board ships, commissioning desalination plants and potable water systems. And also I have a plumber that helps me with pipe work, and also a graphic designer that helps me with posters and flyers for advertising. And I look forward to hire a team of sales and marketing. Where we are right now, we have registered our company in 2017, and then we started operating in November, and we received a positive customer response. 2018 and 2019, we were able to be contracted by Public Works to work on a water purification plant in a hospital in Northwest, and also a community offices for tribal houses. And during COVID and post-COVID, we were still surviving, and we could able to install 30 units for the past 6 months. Our customers are middle class and are also residents from Rustenburg mostly. And then are also residents that are tired of buying bottled water in bulks. And also formal dwellings, which constitute 68% of residents. And our customer services includes 6 months installation, 12 months guarantee, which with every 6 months water test, pH test, and TDS test. On our market, water purification is in South Africa still in a beginning stage, and expected to grow by 15% gross annual revenue in the coming years. And our market is concentrated mostly in Rustenburg, which we have 250,000 households alone, and our target is normally middle class in towns and cities of Rustenburg. This is our market, which our formal dwellings of 68,000, which means 20% of that to 30% might be middle class. That's when we're working on that target. Our competition is water shops in towns that sells the residents bulk water. And also we have small key players such as Osmotech that also specializes in water purification installation of home water purification systems. But they are located in Hartbeespoort because of we operate in Rustenburg, they operate in Hartbeespoort. That means my market in Rustenburg, it's more. I would say I don't have a competition in terms of the technicians, in terms of installation. Our figures, we buy our system for 1,300 and from our supplier in mid-rent, and we sell it for 3,500 with including installation and maintenance and 12 months maintenance. And we're able to sell 20 units per month, which is our revenue is 70,000. Our cost of sales will be 26,000. Gross profit is 44,000. And our monthly expenses is 18,000. Our net profit before tax is 26,000. That means Metse is able to break even in the first 12 months of operation. With regards to scaling up the business, Rustenburg is a fast-growing urban area. And also, we would like to do 40 installation per month. That means we will have to do 2 installations every day. And the system takes roughly 2 to 3 hours to install. We would like to...
I'm going to have to cut you there. Your time is up. So sorry. I'm sure that the judges will be asking you the rest of the questions, but we at 5 minutes. Sorry for that. So over to them for questions.
Thank you. Very interesting. So, one quick question. You've been operating since 2017, right?
Yes.
And you joined the YBT program when?
Last year, December.
Last year. And you've been operating already?
Yes.
So what's different between what you were doing before and what you want to do now?
Or what I'm doing right now, I needed clarity in terms of business development because of when I started the business with the technical experience without the business knowledge. So I needed the business knowledge from the YBT.
Okay, super. No, thank you very much for that presentation. I think very exciting initiative. So I want to just understand how you arrived at your pricing for this particular product. I will tell you just shortly after why I'm asking that particular question, but maybe just tell me a little bit about how you arrived at the pricing.
Oh yes, I realized that as soon as I finished installing, I realized that on that pricing, instead of selling it for less, let's say for example I'll sell it for 2,500 rand. That means I won't install, I won't service. That means I'll cut other services. But whenever I put 3,500, I'll make sure that in the next coming 6 months he's got filters, he's got a water test report. And that means it's covered on the pricing.
Yeah. So just a bit of advice from my end,
Yes.
because I'm worried about that. Your pricing, especially given that you're saying you're targeting the middle class.
Okay.
Your pricing is a little bit, I don't know, like it's going to put you, you're going to experience serious challenges as a result of that pricing.
Okay.
I would suggest a totally different business model altogether. Where you look at perhaps a subscription model of sorts.
Yes.
Where clients basically pay you a small amount, but you install. But you still retain basically ownership of the hardware, and basically as they continue to to pay you, you're going to make more money basically with a subscription model than an outright payment system. So because I saw that as we were talking about it, that it sounds like a great idea. However, you are given too much too early.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Letelu. I wanted to answer you on that one. I also came up with a business model of monthly subscription, which means every month, if they pay, let's say 150, instead of buying the system, the unit cash, they pay 700 of installation and they pay 150 each and every month, which means they have services for the next coming 3 years, meaning that I'll have to. That means I'll have enough customers. The more customers, and every month they pay, there's enough revenue for the business to run operational.
Thank you very much. That was a good presentation. I've got two points. One similar to Lucky, because you speak about a retail outlet,
Yes.
And you also speak about services. So it was unclear for me how that was going to work hand in hand. So just to be clearer around how those two fit together, and whether you are going to go that subscription route, and then what does that mean for the retail outlet.
Okay.
And my second question would be, when you test the water,
Yes.
and especially because you're working in the mining areas, and something comes up in terms of water quality that your system is unable to deal with, how would you respond?
For example, normally municipal water, before the households get municipal water, it's cleaned. It's cleaned, but it's not properly cleaned because of whenever I check for TDS with the TDS parts per million, I find it that it's heavy metal. There's heavy minerals, a lot of minerals in the water, even when you drink or taste it and smell it. So with the reverse osmosis, the reverse osmosis is good for municipal water, especially for home water purification. And then with, for example, a borehole, or especially borehole, let's put it on a borehole, there's a water softener because on a borehole there's hard water, so that water needs to be softened, and then with the water softener, and then from the water softener, then that's when we use the reverse osmosis for us to get quality water. And the second one was the retail.
It's fine. I think you responded to.
Okay.
My question is, when you pitched, it was unclear if your customer is really the household, in which case I think Lucky's correct around maybe relooking the model around the service rather than actually selling a product. But the other thing is, you mentioned public works and then traditional leaders.
Yes.
And so, again, maybe it's because you may be running two aspects to your business. I don't think that was clear. Like, are you going off and looking at a tender, and you're then supplying to a set of households based on a need, water quality need? Or is it that, how does public works fit in?
Oh, we were awarded a tender for commissioning of a water purification plant and installation, commissioning, and maintenance of a water purification plant in a hospital, and also in offices for tribal chiefs in rural villages.
So you have two customers.
Yes.
It could be the public sector, but also the household.
Yes.
Thanks. Very good research in your presentation. Just wanted to commend you for that. I think my question is around the pricing again. I think because you've got a head start, you've already been in operation, it would have been nice to see how the 1,000 differentiator between your cost price for the unit and what you sell it to, how you break that up. Because I'm looking at your overheads, and if you're saying you are going to be making 2,000 rands a day, installing 2 units, how many people are you using? And how does that, so I'm just worried about the pricing, but that is something that you probably need to look into, and perhaps some of the inputs that you've already made about the subscription model might just help you with that.
Yes.
Otherwise, good. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm sorry we're not able to have more comments. The time is up. We're keeping to a strict 5 minutes for the adjudicators, but thank you so much. You've done really well. And we're going to set up now for the next contestant. Thanks.
My name is Kgothatso Sekhobela. I'm the founder of Metse Treatment and Purification. We are here on Youth Bridge Trust to promote our business in terms of, we came here for water solution in terms of innovation. And we found out that there's only 10 contestants of us, and we are happy to be here, and then we are proud to represent South Africa in terms of innovative solution of water purification. I thank you.
And then what message do you have for Youth Bridge Trust for creating this beautiful initiative?
I would say with this initiative, this progress must continue. This also must continue to help other youth, because of it is very important for youth to know that in terms of the solutions and the innovations, they do have opportunities around technology. So I trust that this Youth Bridge, I trust that Youth Bridge Trust would do better for our next our next thing. Thank you.